I found another use. So right now I have some of my crochet hooks in here. They actually fit perfectly. But I think we can upgrade. Doing this one-handed, guys. Oh, look at that tiny hook. Oh my god. Oh, hey, there's a seam ripper. You don't belong in there. You know, it being in there is probably the reason I bought 8. Yeah, I think I got a set of 8 because I couldn't find the one that I already had. Boy. Alright. I'm going to do this. Okay. This is for touch screens, not a crochet hook. I'm not sure if you guys can see them or not. Yeah, you see that little bit of purple? That, they are, hold on, let me pull one out. I think maybe these are supposed to go on the tips of your needles so they don't slide off. Like, so your stitches don't slide off. Or, that probably is what it is. Or you cut the other end off and you can use them as grips on your crochet hook. But those are going to go in with these clips. Y'all, I guess, look at that. I guess I kind of threw this around a little bit. And you can see 2005, like that's how long I've had my crochet hooks in this container. And it's worked just fine. It's cardboard, but the ends are metal. And it had a lid on it. But I think we're going to upgrade to these containers. And I'm probably going to end up sorting them out later into, I'm sorry, not this one. This one goes there. I'm talking about this one. I'm probably going to end up sorting these out later into larger hooks and smaller hooks because I do have all that crochet thread, and that's what I would use the smaller hooks with. And that wouldn't be just like on a whim. So I think that would be a good idea to have those together at some point. But for now, we're going to thank the Weilers container and set it free. And by free, I mean put it in the trash. I don't know if you can see this blue thing in the back. That is my largest crochet hook. I believe this is a Q. And it, like, this is my hand for reference. I like to use this with 3 strands of worsted weight held together to make a bulky yarn. You know what? I'll probably do a video on that at some point. Because it's pretty awesome how you do it. And it's a great way to use up the yarn that you have instead of buying more. So it is looking like it doesn't fit in here. So that's a bummer. But we can always just put it right up there. Is that trash? This is not trash. I mean, it is, but it tells me that my 5mm circular needle is out roaming free somewhere. I actually think it might be in my project bag. But this goes to knitting needles, so we have to put that away someplace else. And oh my gosh, guys. You know what this is, right? This is for crochet hooks. And I got this. I can't get rid of this case. I mean, I could, but I won't. I got this case and a whole bunch of crochet hooks in 4th grade, probably in 4th grade, or, you know, Christmas of 4th grade, so the beginning of 4th grade. Yeah. I know that there are hooks inside. I'm not sure how many because I kind of rated it when I needed hooks and I couldn't find them. So we're just going to put this up on our top shelf. And then, so I made a banner. I sewed a banner for my business. And you see, works with my color scheme. I think I'm actually going to hang this banner up over there. So this needs to come out also. And you see, I've been loading this up with things to go other places. This, I think, is, it says Miracle Sound. I think that might be the non-plastic carrying case for the lavalier mic that I bought and I'm not using right now. I think that's actually in this bag though. So we're going to put this in the bag for right now, and it will live over here on top because I podcast in this chair. So that's a good place for it. So I always know where it is. And then I think, okay, that's a scrap of fabric and I'm happy to put it in the trash. So that leaves us with this. I'm gonna move my basket. So these are leftovers. I have a habit of using my yarn to make granny square blankets, like my scrap yarn to make granny square blankets, because it's a great use of like, these are little 2x2, probably not a good one to show, but these are little 2x2 squares. I think, yeah, these are slightly bigger because they have a row of white around them. But when I got to the end of a skein, that's what I used to do with it. And you know what? After I do some of my outstanding projects, I think I'm gonna use these, considering they're, you know, already partially made. And then I will take my smaller scrap balls out of this dresser and help that blanket, you know, this potential blanket along. I feel like this bag, okay, I'm sorry. Gotta tell more. These are granny squares, but these are African flowers. So I've made Heidi Bear's, I made her hippo and her dragon. And apparently I started these to make something else, or I ended up not using them in the ones that I already made. So we have two potential projects. We have two potential projects in here, and it also should live up here with its other friend. And I have a bit of room up here. I mean, obviously I need to move my cup at some point, but I got a decent amount of room left over here, so I can figure out something obviously crochet related to put there, or I can put these laying flat. Yeah, you can see more drug stuff. So I'm feeling pretty good. I know that there's sewing stuff in here. I'm not sure if there's crochet stuff or not. Okay, so this goes to my serger. I think I can get rid of this now. It is what was given to me with the serger that I took out of this room, not my new serger. So clearly they could get it right, but I could not. Well, actually, can I? I don't know, I went over it a couple times, so maybe it's my stitches, maybe it's not. Yeah, so this is all either trash or sewing stuff. There's knot rags all over the place. How about you? You guys nose run constantly? And a pair of scissors down there. Yeah, this stuff needs to be put back in its place. And then I can use the bag. So I'm going to do that, put that with the sewing stuff, and put the things that I just put in this bag where they belong, so then I can empty out the bag. This bag hasn't been... Guys, look at Missy being a good girl over there. This bag hasn't been full for long. I took it with crochet stuff, like it was empty, and I took it with crochet stuff on Tuesday to my dad's appointment. So it usually hangs on the banister to go downstairs. So my process is I have a bunch of bags hanging where they can. So at the bottom of the stairs, there's a bag to go upstairs, and at the top of the stairs, there's a bag to go downstairs. Because I don't like stuff just sitting on the stairs, and I was taught to reduce the amount of trips by carrying what I can at one time.